Hello, I'm Jen Stainton, Curriculum Coordinator at Woodstock Union High School, and this video tutorial is titled, How Do I See Student Progress in PlusPortals? When you log into PlusPortals, you see this main page, and I'm going to take you over here to the Reports tab so that you can see information about how your student is progressing. When you click Reports, it takes you to this page. You will want to click Standards Live Report and pick a course for which you would like to see student progress. When you make those two selections, you see a page that looks like this, where there's information about how your student is performing in the areas of habits of learning, summative assessments, and formative assessments. In terms of habits of work for learning, these are skills and dispositions that are essential to the learning process, but do not provide evidence of what a student knows or can do in relation to content standards. We will be assessing student habits of work for learning in three key categories: participation, perseverance, and preparation. This track performance is not a part of a student's grade in a class and is found in a separate part of the report card. What we want students to know and do by the end of a course are called anchor standards. On the right is a photograph from Sarah Hahn's science classroom. You can see in integrated environmental science there are 4 anchor standards: modeling, computational thinking, explaining, and arguing. Those all stem from the next generation science standards, science and engineering practices. We assess anchor standards in 2 ways. The first way is through formative assessments. Formative assessments are information for teachers, students, and parents on the progress students are making in gaining the knowledge and skills to meet course and content standards. Student progress on formative assessments is reported and tracked in PlusPortals. However, these formative gradebook entries are not calculated as a part of the overall grade for a course. Here's an example of formative assessments in English. You can see that the anchor standard here was reading, and there are 3 formative assessments in this category. According to the Great Schools Partnership, summative assessments record a student's proficiency level at a specific point in time. Examples of summative assessments include, but are not limited to, unit projects, tests, essays, and presentations. Summative assessments are used to evaluate student learning, skill acquisition, and academic achievement at the conclusion of a defined instructional period, typically at the end of a project, unit, course, semester, program, or school year, and in our case, at the end of an instructional sequence of formative assessments. You can see in environmental science, we will assess summatively a student's ability to model, think computationally, explain, and argue, and these values will go on a student report card. If you have questions, please email the teacher who can best explain the grade entries. There are 3 other people you can contact if you have questions. First is our system specialist, Candace Coburn, with her email address. You can contact me, the curriculum coordinator, Jen Stainton, or you can contact our principal, Garen Smale. We have other video tutorials available for understanding report cards in Proficiency Learning. Please watch those if you have further questions. Thank you very much.